Hey guys, so in this video we are going to be focusing on the new Profusion Festive Brow Defining Kit. And this is part of their Snow Sparkle holiday kit, Hey guys, so today's video is going to be focusing on the Profusion Festive Brow Defining Kit. And this is part of the new Profusion Festive Snow Sparkle collection that just came out for Christmas. This is a Walgreens exclusive, or you can order it from Profusion's website. But it's a large collection, 16 pieces, and this is just one piece that is available in the collection. I did a separate video of an overview of the pieces that I bought from the collection, so if you just want to know about the collection in general, you can go ahead and watch that video. But today I wanted to show this to you. So this is $18 at Walgreens. However, they have buy one, get one half off on everything in this collection. So if you have a Walgreens rewards card, you can buy 2 pieces and get the second one half off. So what do you get in this for $18? You get a mirror, you get a small pair of tweezers, you get an angled brush with a spoolie on the other side, you get a brow gel, and you get a palette that has 3 powders and a wax. Now, if you've never used a brow kit before, nothing is going to make your brows look more perfect than a brow kit. I have been using just a brow pencil lately to do my brows, and I do like it, but I love a good brow kit. So when I saw this at the store, I opened up the little trap door to take a look at it, and I immediately looked at this palette and said yes, because that was just the tweezers. See those powders? Okay, the beigey colored one is the wax, and then you get a highlighting powder, and you get 2 taupey type shades. As a matter of fact, if I take that out of the box and we look at it more carefully, it actually says the names inside. It says brow primer is what they're calling the wax, and then it says brow light, taupe, and soft brown. But yeah, these are the soft brown is very cool toned, and the taupe is like a green tone, I'm gonna say. Those colors are not usually that easy to find in brow products. So if you're somebody that needs something like that, this is the solution. Now you get a pair of these miniature tweezers. I find these small tweezers hard to work with, but it's kind of a good thing to keep in your purse for emergencies. You never know when you're going to need tweezers for various reasons. I was out somewhere once and I got a splinter in my finger, and I had a pair of these mini tweezers like in the console of my car, and I was happy to have it. So they're good. They're good for travel or just to have something quick, but I prefer a full-size set. Now, when I got this kit yesterday and I came home, I washed the brush so that it would be all set to use in today's video. So yeah, you get an angled brush on one side and a spoolie on the other. And then you also get a brow gel. I had such a hard time opening this. I swear that it was super glued shut. I mean, I was trying to open this for like 15 minutes, and I think that it must have been done by machine, like at a factory. But if they didn't close it super tight, they were probably concerned that it was going to leak all over the inside of the box. So it did not leak. And even now that it's been opened, it's not leaking or anything. Yeah. So It's just an empty box when you take everything out. There's some information on the back. But yeah, if you've never had a brow kit, let me just give you a brief rundown, and we're going to do this together. So the first thing that you would normally do is take your tweezers and pluck any stray hairs that you see that don't belong. So I'm looking at my brows and I don't see anything like that, so I guess we can skip that step. Now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your angled brush and spoolie, and you're going to take the spoolie and brush your brows up and over and just get them like in the shape that you want, okay? So that the hairs are going in the direction that you want them to. And the next thing you're going to do is take the angled brush and go into, they're calling it a brow primer, but I would refer to that as a wax, and just pick up a small amount of that wax, okay? And you're going to run it through the entire brow. I'm just going to take a little bit more. You don't want to go crazy because you don't want it to be too waxy. Now, the purpose of this wax is to make the brow powders go on better. It'll help it to blend into the hair better. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to decide what color to use. So I'm going with the soft brown. It's a cool toned brown color. So I'm just going to pick up some of that product onto my brush, and I'm just going to brush it through the brow and just pick up a little bit more and just do a little bit at a time. Don't try to pack too much color on to the brush. And then you're going to look and see what areas need to be filled in a bit more and just go over those. Now you might need to change the angle of the brush. Like when I go back towards the beginning of my eyebrow, I'm going to change the direction and angle of the brush to simulate brow hairs. Okay, and then if you look at my brow, you can see when it gets down towards the end of the brow, it got a little bit lighter, so we're just going to go over that. I think that did a great job. I'm very impressed with that. You know, I used to have a brow kit years ago that I really loved, and you can't keep it forever. Makeup expires. And when I had to throw that out, I did find a replacement for it. I bought an individual brow powder and brow wax, and then I think that company went out of business or the product became unavailable where I was purchasing it. So every time I find something that I like, um, once it's expired, then I can no longer get it. So I was really happy to see this because, yeah, I think that looks really natural and did a great job. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take this highlighting powder, and they refer to it as brow light. And see, now I have the color and wax on this brush, so I'm going to need a clean brush to use that brow light. Hold on. And it just so happens that I have a Profusion brush in my collection that will be perfect for this. This is the ES5 Flat Shader Eyeshadow Brush. They sell Profusion brushes at select Walmarts. So I'm just going to pick up some of that brow light color, and we're going to put that right in that area between my eyeshadow and my brow. And see, that just makes it look done. You can also take a little bit of that and pop it in the inner corner if you want to. So that is going to work as your highlighter for most eyeshadow looks. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way that came out. And to me, it was worth it to spend the $18 to get this and this. Now, the last step for most people would be this clear brow gel. I personally don't like brow gels. To me, it's like an unnecessary step. My brows are not going to change or move or do anything now because I have trained myself not to touch them throughout the day. But if you're somebody that touches your face a lot, then you might want to run some of this through to set the whole thing. But I I don't I don't use brow gel. But yeah, I definitely love this palette, and the brush worked great. So I'm going to just do my other brow off camera and come back and give you my final thoughts. Okay, so both brows are done. And the thing with a brow kit is, yes, it's going to take a little bit longer than just using an individual pencil, but you're not going to get that perfect brow look without a brow kit. A pencil just can't do it on its own because this is completely, every product that you need and every tool that you need. I did have to pull in this other brush so that I could do the highlight shade, but that highlight shade, I could use that with any eye look that I do. And so big thumbs up on this. To me, it is worth the $18. And if you have a hard time getting brow colors to match your brows, you might want to give it a look, because this ended up working out great for me. This soft brown color is perfect for my brows. So that's it, you guys. Thanks so much for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.